a huge headache, but it also depends on how they will play it, because those fallouts from so many political parties, about 20 of them, is imminent. Let's say the day is coming. Now, President Uhuru Kenyatta and former Prime Minister Raila Odinga on Saturday pledged to unveil a formidable, all-inclusive national coalition that will form the next government after the August 9th general election. But what critical assignment awaits the Azimio la Umoja technical team delivering the dream coalition that has already attracted nearly 20 separate political parties, and what lessons can the team from the past grand coalition learn? While Murimi Mwangi now reports.
The show of might in this exuberance of political bromance that colored President Uhuru Kenyatta and former Prime Minister Raila Odinga's march to unveiling what could be the country's ultimate grand national alliance.
What we are looking to do is to create a movement that delivers Kenya safely across the Rubicon to the other side.
But the ODM Jubilee captained political ship dubbed the Azimio la Umoja, which also has tens of other political wagons on board, could be off to a tricky start. The first assignment, and one with critical timelines, being to decide whether to register the movement as an ordinary coalition of several political parties, or as a coalition political party, in line with the recent changes to the Political Parties Act. Pursuant to the new law, all coalition political parties have to be registered by the 9th of April, that being 120 days to the August 9th polls, while ordinary coalitions of partnering political parties have to be registered by the 9th of May, that being 90 days to the general election.
We are in the process of engaging very many other parties, and the culmination definitely will be the GRAD Azimio coalition. Name it, whether it will be GRAD, Azimio, One Kenya, but basically it will oscillate around that.
The third schedule of the Political Parties Act requires that any coalition or coalition party has to deposit with the Registrar of Political Parties, among other documents, a list of all parties that are members to the coalition, the general organization and structure of the coalition, the criteria and formula for sharing of positions, the formula for sharing cash from the political parties fund, and the grounds upon which the coalition can be dissolved. Presently, the Azimio team is yet to draft its final list of membership, as the One Kenya Alliance, that also comprises Wiper leader Kalonzo Musyoka and KANU chairman Gideon Moi, is yet to announce its final decision on whether to join the movement. A headache which, coupled with the strict timelines, complicates commencement of talks on the critical subject of organizational structure of the coalition, power sharing, harmonization of manifestos and consensus on the general coalition agreement, which is expected to touch the emotive subject of party nomination, including the decision on whether to field candidates for other elective seats other than the presidency on the coalition political party, and if some individual parties may be barred from sponsoring candidates in certain areas of the country.
Going forward, many political parties will have to assess whether they are joining formally a coalition party or they will want to support informally presidential candidate without being restricted by virtue of operation of law when you join a coalition party.
What my party leader suggested, and I agree with him, is consensus. If we can have consensus within the parties, in the constituency, the ward, governorship, whatever, that can work. If that does not work, let's talk for ODM. If that does not work, then the party members are going to choose.
We must come up with a subtle strategy on how to enforce the MOUs that we've been... Because somebody can get into power and immediately they do as it has happened in this country. We have seen people discarding MOUs and moving forward.
The Azimio la Umoja team has already listed a series of nationwide popularization campaigns of the outfit before a grand national rally on the 12th of March, expected to unveil a national lineup to lead the movement's charge to State House. Murimi Mwangi, KTN News.
All right, it's about 25 minutes past the top of the hour. We still have a lot of stories for you. When we come back, we'll be telling you about the ongoing climate summit, rather environment summit right here in Nairobi. UNEA 5.2 will be reporting, we'll have a live report from there. And of course, we'll also talk about the case in court, Mythical Intrury, the hate speech case. What is the state? You'll be surprised at what the prosecution did. Stay with us. We're back in a moment on Kivumbi 2022.